1, 2, 3, dale.
You're now tuned into our lane airwaves, maintaining relevance in Kingdom Knocking.
Presented by
Man, look who's back to do it, back to put my back into it. Had some people pat me on my back to jab a dagger through it. I was done with rap, screw it. I don't have to have the music. Now I'm in the kitchen, the racks are coming like ratatouille. Woo! But I ain't laying down on mouse traps. Vengeance is the Lord's, I'ma let him be my house cat. I still rapping with it without plaques. You should run and tell him, get excited, cause I'm happy for the South back. Yes, brother, just another blessed brother, covered by the blood like a DMX cover. I ain't perfect, but they working on me. Let them keep working until they put me in the box and dirty on me. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord. I've been ripping since I was whipping my Explorer. They get upset cause they sick of hearing me next door. $9, 11, a hole, the cops are coming to check us like a neck for. From a town where they shoot out or shoot up. People talk too loud, either sit down or suit up. I got a hood on me like I've been down with Ku Klux. My clan about that kingdom, you ain't down, let's do something, I'm down. Okay, man, can I say this out loud? Connected in high places like Anthony Davis, eyebrows, oh my.
Voices told me that I'm out of luck. They said I reap what I sow. They told me I need to give it all up. They said there's nowhere to go. They try to get the best of me. Despite the voices, I know he controls my destiny. He is phenomenal.
See, I'm just having fun with it until I'm done with it. Had a heart that was cold till the sun hit it. Not the sun in the sky, but the sun in the sky. Son, I ain't have to die, you know why, cause the sun did it. Get it? Woo! Pass way behind me like Tebow threw it. I slayed to the flesh till he snatched my chains the way Debo do it. Took your boy right back like a repo Buick, huh? We ready, God? We already got dirty rice in the kitchen, whipping like Betty Crock. If you can't smell a soul food, go get a neti pot. You ain't even seen the half of a shout Fetty Wild. So keep an eye on me, cause if it ain't about the bread or life, then I don't eat. And I'm eating good too, clothes getting tight on me. I ride on faith like my Caprice ride on E. I wanna do this, I'm no longer Judas. 100% of me focus, check the deuces. Time to cut the nooses, so the enemy hopes no improvement on my cuts and bruises. But look at me, fully restored, despite attacking me like bulletin boards. My head's better, I read your love story, you wrote in them red letters. They say that I'm delirious instead of your red leather. They just jealous, I ain't sleeping in mess like a bed butter.
The voices told me that I'm out of luck. They said I reap what I sow. They told me I need to give it all up. They said there's nowhere to go. They try to get the best of me. Despite the voices, I know he controls my destiny. He is phenomenal.
I was in hell like a deep breath. I wasn't living right there and he left. But when he passed by me, he wept. Had to proceed to ask if I need him. Yeah, and I'm glad that he did. Lazarus back from the dead. One drop, but the same thing. Dracula's fed. There's a word and it has to be said. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
From a mile away, you're tired of the pain that drowns your day. And I know that you're fed up with the world around you, but I'll dry your tears and I'll bear your pain.
I said a prayer for Orlando, thinking about Sandy Hook. I woke up, hit my knees, opened the good book. Send some prayers up, God give us peace on earth. Sing your spirit, Lord, we need the comforter. Lord, comfort her, she lost her only son. Because I'm maniac, shot him with a gun. You wanna run away, but there's nowhere to run. The days are dark, please send the sun. We try to learn your ways, study your truth. But while in Bible study, it walks a Dylan roof. God is good, God is great, but your creation, Lord, we so full of hate. The straights first the gays, the Muslims first the Jews. We all hate each other, and that's not from you. I turn the TV on, I'm starting to hate the news. Wish I could pack my bags and run away, but there's nowhere to move.
I see your tears from a mile away. You're tired of the pain that drowns your day. And I know that you're fed up with the world around you, but I'll dry your tears and I'll bear your pain.
They making profit out prisons while schools are not performing. We laying around sleeping like we been popping dormant. The government treated like this is not enormous. 800 homicides of cities in mourning. The crime rate is sky high, but it's cool cause it don't affect the skyline. Meanwhile, mama can't control her eyes. The world see a thug, but to her baby boy done died. Folk hate the people hate the folk. But the plan is to keep our people poor and broke. Locked up behind the gate with an L on your number, slave to the state. God's good, God's great. But God, why your children, we so full of hate? I turn the TV on, I'm starting to hate the news. Wish I could pack my bags and run away, but there's nowhere to move.
I see your tears from a mile away. You're tired of the pain that drowns your day. And I know that you're fed up with the world around you. But I'll dry your tears and I'll bear your pain.
Blind elephant. What else could you do? Come too far to give up. Just gotta hold on. I believe everything happens for a reason, and everything that's gonna evolve will happen in its season. The sun revolves, I'm just happy to be breathing. On my search for happiness in hopes that shadows are grieving. My heart patters every time she say she leaving. God, we failed at marriage, probably cause we stopped believing. I'm not embarrassed, proud of all of my achievements. Lent from all the dirty flaws I fall upon to repent. I'm calling on the Lord, but as of recent, I feel like I'm just talking on the floors with my knees bent. Cause I ignore the signs he present, and turned around and straight ignored the ones he resent. Hoodies underneath my coats that hang knee length. The safety pin stands for hope, it was just repent. Like a soul that needs to be quenched, deep rinsed, to be drenched, forever seek strength. Blind elephant. You know, at the end of the day, all you can do is do your best. Give it all you got. Keep faith in God and keep pushing. I don't even care about being the best rapper no more. Rap game is terrible. I just want to be known for something great. I just want to be remembered. The pressures of this album got me stressed. Soon as I think the flood is gone, it comes another test. This writer's block is bugging to my flesh. I can't connect, tough till I come up with something, I don't rest. 13 hours at that table, I reflect on a prior conversation, sitting in the car with X, complaining to him about the whys and whos that had me stressed. He said, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you're being stretched. Like longitude, which constitutes the east from west. Or blind masseuse behind you, moving fingers up your neck. Can't even chill without some cat who rhymed and screaming, let's connect. Let's shop and build. The very moment you decline, they lose respect. It's so surreal. 99% of the time I'm too depressed. If I don't answer when you're blowing up my line, just shoot a text. Know you ill when you don't know the gift from God that you possess. And folks are thrilled by stuff that you unsatisfied with and reject. Blind elephant. I mean, life will get you down, brother. I mean, 2 weeks ago, I walked to my living room, I got a slip under my door saying I owe $3,100. And on top of that, I just paid T-Mobile to get my phone back on. Now they saying I owe $300 more. My phone finna be turned off. This is real. At times I feel alone, as if I don't belong. It gets lonely. Times when all my strength is gone. Stretch my wings to open and fly, and fly. Madre soltera, cuidado con el mismo error. Madre soltera, Dios te cuida de tu horror. Madre soltera, enfócate y ten valor. Dios es fiel y también lo es su amor.
Madre soltera, aunque alterada no se altera. A veces pasa hambre y los nenes las altera. Maíz soltera, no conoce la flojera. Fruto que sacrifica, tú no eres temporera. Enfócate, ten fe, Jesucristo reitera. Proclama de su sangre que al diablo da de entera. Juan 15 exige la letra verdadera. Si en él tú permaneces, tu familia se escudera. Maíz soltera,
cuidado con el mismo error. Madre soltera, Dios te cuida de tu horror. Madre soltera, enfócate y ten valor. Dios es fiel y también lo es su amor.
Su amor fiel me ha sostenido, se ha quedado conmigo cuando todos se han ido. Difícil el camino, pero yo me regocijo y todo lo hago por amor a mis hijos, buscando la manera de salir adelante, puesta para lo mío y con Dios por delante. En el barrio me conocen como la guerrera, mucho gusto me presento, mi nombre es Madre soltera.
Madre soltera, cuidado con el mismo error. Madre soltera, Dios te cuida de tu horror. Madre soltera, enfócate y ten valor. Dios es fiel y también lo es su amor.
Y'all ain't me in my bed. I'm a source of. Y'all ain't me in my bed. You get the point.
I done came up from a waist down. Only by that grace that I made it out. Load up on my side, got them angels now. I done came up from a waist down. I done came up from a waist down. Only by that grace that I made it out. Load up on my side, got them angels now. I done came up from a waist down. Headed to the top, yeah, I'm going now. When he lit me up, man, I'm coming down. Was never in the hood, never shot the Browns. Yeah, I thank the Lord that he got me now. Watch it go up when I put it down. Whole city coming out when I hit the town. No, I don't deserve all the love you give. Never thought I would've made it, it was only him. He saved me, oh my God, he saved me. Matter what I did, all that grace, I got plenty. He saved me, oh my God, he saved me. I counted it all joy with that peace, I got plenty. I got plenty, oh that's plenty. 20 plus that 30, ooh yeah, count it 50s. I got plenty, oh that's plenty. 20 plus that 30, ooh yeah, count it 50s. I done came up from a waist down. Only by that grace that I made it out. Load up on my side, you got them angels now. I done came up from a waist down. I done came up from a waist down. I done came up from a switch it up. You don't know what I've been through. Mama almost killed herself, I was on it too. Ran from the cops, I was 15. Oh, they said I did it, but it wasn't me. Oh, I know that joy coming right up in the morning. On me, tell me keep on dropping music, so it's coming. Angels all around me, you can give me what you're thinking. Catching melodies from an heaven, this is raining. He saved me, oh my God, he saved me. Matter what I did, all that grace, I got plenty. He saved me, oh my God, he saved me. I counted it all joy with that peace. waist, I got plenty. I got plenty. Oh, that's plenty. 20 plus that 30. Ooh, yeah, count it 50. I got plenty. Oh, that's plenty. 20 plus that 30. Ooh, yeah, count it 50. I done came up from a waist down. Only by that grace that I made it out. Load up on my side, got them angels now. I done came up from a waist down. I done came up from a waist down. I done came up from a waist down.
If you see someone else's ox or sheep straying, do not ignore it, but be sure to take it back to its owner. If the owner does not live near you, or if you do not know who owns it, take it home with you and keep it until the owner comes looking for it. Then give it back. Do the same if you find someone's donkey or cloak or anything else they have lost. Do not ignore it. If you see someone's donkey or ox fallen on the road, do not ignore it. Help the owner get it to its feet. A woman must not wear men's clothing, nor a man wear women's clothing. For the Lord your God detests anyone who does this. If you come across a bird's nest beside the road, either in a tree or on the ground, and the mother is sitting on the young or on the eggs, do not take the mother with the young. You may take the young, but be sure to let the mother go, so that it may go well with you, and you may have a long life. When you build a new house, make a parapet around your roof, so that you may not bring the guilt of bloodshed on your house if someone falls from the roof. Do not plant two kinds of seed in your vineyard. If you do, not only the crops you plant, but also the fruit of the vineyard will be defiled. Do not plow with an ox and a donkey yoked together. Do not wear clothes of wool and linen woven together. Make tassels on the four corners of the cloak you wear. If a man takes a wife and, after sleeping with her, dislikes her and slanders her and gives her a bad name, saying, "I married this woman, but when I approached her, I did not find proof of her virginity," then the young woman's father and mother shall bring to the town elders at the gate proof that she was a virgin. Her father will say to the elders, "I gave my daughter in marriage to this man, but he dislikes her. Now he has slandered her and said, 'I did not find your daughter to be a virgin. But here is the proof of my daughter's virginity.' Then her parents shall display the cloth before the elders of the town, and the elders shall take the man and punish him. They shall fine him 100 shekels of silver and give them to the young woman's father, because this man has given an Israelite virgin a bad name. She shall continue to be his wife. He must not divorce her as long as he lives. If, however, the charge is true and no proof of the young woman's virginity can be found, she shall be brought to the door of her father's house, and there the men of her town shall stone her to death. She has done an outrageous thing in Israel by being promiscuous while still in her father's house. You must purge the evil from among you. If a man is found sleeping with another man's wife, both the man who slept with her and the woman must die. You must purge the evil from Israel. If a man happens to meet in a town a virgin pledged to be married, and he sleeps with her, you shall take both of them to the gate of that town and stone them to death. The young woman, because she was in a town and did not scream for help, and the man because he violated another man's wife. You must purge the evil from among you. But if out in the country a man happens to meet a young woman pledged to be married and rapes her, only the man who has done this shall die. Do nothing to the woman. She has committed no sin deserving death. This case is like that of someone who attacks and murders a neighbor, for the man found the young woman out in the country, and though the betrothed woman screamed, there was no one to rescue her. If a man happens to meet a virgin who is not pledged to be married and rapes her, and they are discovered, he shall pay her father 50 shekels of silver. He must marry the young woman, for he has violated her. He can never divorce her as long as he lives. A man is not to marry his father's wife. He must not dishonor his father's bed.
Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm like Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm like Mr. Preacher Man, please don't be alarmed. We just come to pray, we don't mean no harm. I see how you're looking, of course we ain't perfect. We figured if we came to see Jesus it would be worth it. We live up the block, and I know you've seen us running from the cops. All this senseless killing, we won't let it stop. We want you to know, sir, if you don't let us in, we have no place to go, sir. Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm like Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm the preacher man, Bible in my hand. I'm so glad that you all came to church today, my friend. And yes, you all are welcomed as we seek His face. Here we like the organ, I know you like bass. That's okay, we love the same God. We may dress a little different, but love the same God. And our issues may be different, but love the same God. We want you to know, sir, that we will love you, not judge you, and want you to grow, sir. Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm like Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship. Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship. Now watch me, watch me, watch watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship. Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship. Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. I'm like Mr. Preacher Man, I don't want no trouble. I just came to praise and worship with my brothers, praying to the Lord and hoping He forgive us. I want God to save us, don't want the streets to kill us. Oh, nah, 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 I don't want no trouble. I just come to worship. Oh, nah, nah, nah. I just come to worship. I just come to worship. Oh, nah, now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship. Now watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me worship.
Hey. Me and the big homie always be having conversation, man. But at the end of the day, man, if we do decide to leave, then where we gonna go? Hey, you know what I'm talking about? See, Peter told Jesus, he said, man, if we leave today, Lord, where we gonna go? I said the same night, where we gonna go? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I wanna cry, homie, cause the music won't let me go. It's been full-time grind, homie, and the Lord keep telling me, bro, you gon' shine, homie. So I'm posted at the corner store, getting them all 45 in the heat, fine, homie. It's a struggle, but it's mine, homie, and I'm grateful for that testimony. Without it, wouldn't even know me. Without it, wouldn't even know me. And the shit they be telling me, bro, you be blessing me. I said I'm going for the promised land. I ain't taking no settlement. If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go.
Too many years, too many tears that are new. Cry. Too many peers, too many fears, too many new died. So why, oh why, must I try to be somebody's hero? I'm lost myself, I'm in too deep, something like Finding Nemo. I need more hope, I need more faith, I need more love today. I need more strength, I need more peace, I guess I need to pray. And on that day I made a declaration on my knees. It's you and I until I die, Father, there's no plan B.
If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go.
It's do or die, I swear I try to show them haters love. It's you and I, it's me and you, I got it out the mud. So what you thinking of? We got nowhere to go. On the highway to heaven, with purpose, partner, bro.
I swear it's my purpose, homie. So I can't go nowhere. So I ain't going nowhere. I'ma die doing this here. It's been a battle for the good year. That's why we on the interstate. You see them Chevy kind of plates down in MIA. If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we leave today, I said where we gon' go. 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 If we quit today, I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go. I said where we gon' go.
since I got laid off, just work. And I ain't have a real home since it got paid off, just dirt. Cause home where the heart is, and I ain't never have a heartbeat, just hurt. To keep rhythm with the end time, the war at home is a metronome. Met a bad chick on the block, Wall Street swag, had an LV bag. I wanna holler but her left hand had a rock. Straight glittered in the New York Minute, looking just like Plymouth. I could tell she don't wanna stop. I ain't hearing that, I'm just trying to know where your mind and your rearing at. Never even met her, but I know I wanna meet her. And she looking like a queen, so I called out Sheba. She turned around with the 4 pound, said to get the cat, call her to the Gap, boy. I told her I'm just trying to get to know you, bad girl. She told me I was never made for you, black boy. So head back to the trap, boy. Know that you a pawn for the cane and the crack, boy. Trying to steal a hard high, looking like a jack, boy. Tell a cool story, you can learn how to rap, boy. You can never have this dream, and that go for everybody like you. I know you see the ring on the left bling, trying to take something you ain't got a right to. So baby, find somebody you can write to, before the cops come saying there's a man down. It's funny that I try to make a stand now. What's really funny, you remind me of my man now.
You say I don't belong, but you're the one to speak. You came around, took everything from me, made me a slave when I used to be free. Now what's left of me is all history. But I don't belong here. Oh, is that right? What's going on there? Yeah. Some ain't right, no. And you took everything that I own, and now I'm a slave in my own home.
She told me about her first man, Wampa. On the block, everybody called him Red Tide. She said he was a king by nature, way back when we didn't live under a dead sky. Life moving through a cool breeze, pale face, only time they ever saw a lead fly. Staring at a ship through the mist, came a killer named Chris, man, I swear he make the dead cry. He told Red, you lose, it's now life or death, little homie, you choose. See the birds in the flock, you woman in the crops, real owner you not, homie, give it up, smooth, boom. Heard a shot through the air, and the worst kind of fear start gripping at my living. Tie on the ground, I can see the blood dripping, feel the pain in my chest, and my guts start flipping. Bunch of mud in my vision, hand on my skin, and the grip started ripping. Every single piece of love, red tide ever given. Now I'm laying on the ground, on my own flesh tripping. I see the stars and the stripes now. Somebody tell Chris I forgive him. The only thing that really bothered me is there was never any Thanksgiving.
You say I don't belong, but you're the one to speak. You came around, took everything from me, made me a slave when I used to be free. Now what's left of me is all his. But I don't belong here. Oh, is that right? What's going on there? Some ain't right, no. And you took everything that I own, and now I'm a slave in my own home.
Este Shalom, yo ando con el que todo lo puede. Díselo, Bengie.
Yo. Hey, este es Bengie. Y esto es trap cristiano. Me quité de la callosa, engaveté la rabiosa, me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Me quité de la callosa, engaveté la rabiosa, me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Eso no.
Me aparté de lo negativo, de aquello que me tenían intensivo. Ahora todo lo que escribo es para algo productivo. Cuando yo no te tenía iba camino al abismo, y ahora que te tengo nada es lo mismo. Pero ahora ando con él, el pecado ahora lo venzo. No estoy solo, la soledad ya ni pienso. Camino en las tinieblas y no me pongo tenso. La maldad me arropa, pero la paz me aliento. No tengo de qué temer el pasado, se quedó ayer. Estoy para repartir, no estoy para recoger como un ujier. No es para ofenderle, sigo fallándole diariamente. Y no importa las veces que yo caiga, él siempre es fiel. Eso no me justifica. Sé que el enemigo quiere verme en el piso derrotado y brincar mi cuica. Pero lo que le pica es que ando firme y no pierdo una, porque con el Padre todo se multiplica. Por lo tanto puedo encontrarme en lo más profundo, sintiendo que me hundo. Pero el Padre me dice que encontrará aflicciones, pero Él venció el mundo.
Me quité de la callosa, engaveté la rabiosa. Me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Me quité de la callosa, engaveté la rabiosa. Me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Eso no.
Que mucho tiempo perdí, que mucho money gasté, que mucho consejo ignoré, pensando que estaba viviendo y borré el pasado como si tuviese amnesia. Ahora no voy a la disco, ahora me paso aquí en la iglesia con mis hijos y esposa. Como son las cosas, no tengo una vida perfecta, es imperfecta pero hermosa. Una madre orgullosa con lo que Dios ha hecho. El que antes andaba virado, tirado, ahora camina derecho.
Tomando guataco, el carro con bajo, llamando de arriba y siguiendo de abajo. Yo sin trabajo, por nada luchaba, la gente me daba consejos y yo no escuchaba. Porque no me interesaba y para mí yo andaba bien.
Imagínate, yo tenía la vida que yo quería, las prendas que yo quería y hasta la chica que no quería. Pero un día conocí a Jesús y cambié toda esa basura por una preciosa cruz.
El mundo parece brillar, pero es mentira. Su fin tiene muerte. Yo no tuve suerte, lo mío
Me
fue
quité de la
bendición.
callosa, engaveté la rabiosa.
Me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Me quité de la callosa, engaveté la rabiosa. Me aparté de las labiosas que siempre andaban detrás de mí por el peso. Eso no.
Los vivos tienen la bola en su cancha, los que se fueron ya no regresan. Solo dejaron tristeza en aquellos que les amamos. No sabemos cuándo nos vamos, pero la ruta que tomamos es la que lleva al destino. Yo escogí un camino. Jesús.
Yo, ay. See, I just met another one. She felt just like the other ones. Met a gang of great women. Been in love with none of them. Could never give my heart away as hard as I try. While they speaking from the heart, I give a heartless reply. And being single doesn't mingle with my struggle with lust. Passionate showers leave me bathing in a tub of disgust. The same women that commend me from my vow to be celibate be hella quick to tempt me and get me out of my element. And they say they want a man of God, but here's the deception. I put God in front of them and they can't deal with rejection. Maybe I fell into lust, the Spirit brought the correction. And God has told me that you're not the one I ought to invest in. I repent, I admit it, I was wrong when I fell. But is it fair I bear the blame cause you dishonored yourself? Nah, we both play a very equal part in this sin. Soon as one of us is weak, then we go starting again. You know how many fornications simply start with a grin? Then you wake up laying next to someone you thought was a friend. I've been in that place so many times I can't even care to count. Can't give you specifics, but it has been a fair amount. You may not realize when Satan's using you to ruin me, but imagine if you chase the Lord the way that you pursuing me. I'm trying to walk better these days, knowing a good father gon' correct his son whenever he strays.
I said I've had enough of playing games now. I've been feeling for a while. I'm abusing his grace. If you knew what I know, then you'd come where I go. Should've been much stronger.
Come
I
on,
can't do this any
real.
longer.
You see, I ain't had sex in 6 years, but I just watched porn like 6 hours ago. And in Jesus there is hope, and I do see growth, because I ain't the dude I was in 2004. But that ain't no excuse for my weakness, when his word says receive him and I can defeat this. It's so grievous. Sometimes I can't even get sleep at night, sometimes feeling hella strong, others I'm too weak to fight. It's hard to find accountability when every person that you know when you roll with, they are dealing with the same struggle. Instead of attacking it with passion like it's disastrous, we laugh at sin, and that's exactly when the stain doubles. 80% of pastors admit to being addicts to some form of sex or pornography. Then when we look at how these church girls dress, trying to cater to our flesh instead of focusing on modesty, we force a lot of marriages, but there is no monogamy. We're focused on these heretics while they're performing sodomy, and we make no apologies to God. It seems we will never wake up, we're too busy trying to follow dreams. No reverence for the Holy Spirit. Basically we're power fiends. Our ministries he considers shallow schemes. Christ died to make us holy, and he said thou shalt place no God before me. Forgive us.
I said I've had enough of playing games. Now I've been feeling for a while. I'm abusing his grace, and if you knew what I know, then you come where I go. I should have been much stronger. I can't do this any longer.
¿Osa alguno de vosotros, cuando tiene algo contra otro, ir a juicio delante de los injustos y no delante de los santos? ¿O no sabéis que los santos han de juzgar al mundo? Y si el mundo ha de ser juzgado por vosotros, ¿sois indignos de juzgar cosas muy pequeñas? ¿O no sabéis que hemos de juzgar a los ángeles? ¿Cuánto más las cosas de esta vida? Si pues tenéis juicios sobre cosas de esta vida, ¿ponéis para juzgar a los que son de menor estima en la iglesia? Para avergonzaros lo digo. ¿Pues qué? ¿No hay entre vosotros sabio, ni aun uno que pueda juzgar entre sus hermanos, sino que el hermano con el hermano pleitea en juicio, y esto ante los incrédulos? Así que, por cierto, es ya una falta en vosotros que tengáis pleitos entre vosotros mismos. ¿Por qué no sufrís más bien el agravio? ¿Por qué no sufrís más bien el ser defraudados? Pero vosotros cometéis el agravio y defraudáis, y esto a los hermanos. ¿No sabéis que los injustos no heredarán el reino de Dios? No erréis. Ni los fornicarios, ni los idólatras, ni los adúlteros, ni los afeminados, ni los que se echan con varones, ni los ladrones, ni los avaros, ni los borrachos, ni los maldicientes, ni los estafadores heredarán el reino de Dios. Y esto erais algunos, mas ya habéis sido lavados, ya habéis sido santificados, ya habéis sido justificados en el nombre del Señor Jesús y por el Espíritu de nuestro Dios.
Glorificad a Dios en vuestro cuerpo.
Todas las cosas me son lícitas, mas no todas convienen. Todas las cosas me son lícitas, mas yo no me dejaré dominar de ninguna. Las viandas para el vientre, y el vientre para las viandas. Pero tanto al uno como a las otras destruirá Dios. Pero el cuerpo no es para la fornicación, sino para el Señor, y el Señor para el cuerpo. Y Dios, que levantó al Señor, también a nosotros nos levantará con su poder. ¿No sabéis que vuestros cuerpos son miembros de Cristo? ¿Quitaré, pues, los miembros de Cristo y los haré miembros de una ramera? ¡De ningún modo! ¿O no sabéis que el que se une con una ramera es un cuerpo con ella? Porque dice, los dos serán una sola carne. Pero el que se une al Señor, un espíritu es con Él. Huid de la fornicación. Cualquier otro pecado que el hombre cometa está fuera del cuerpo, mas el que fornica contra su propio cuerpo peca. ¿O ignoráis que vuestro cuerpo es templo del Espíritu Santo, el cual está en vosotros, el cual tenéis de Dios y que no sois vuestros? Porque habéis sido comprados por precio. Glorificad, pues, a Dios en vuestro cuerpo y en vuestro espíritu, los cuales son de Dios.
It's 3 in the morning, I'm frightened awakened by the sound of the doorbell. Thoughts going through my mind, it's pitch black, my eyes are blind, so I'm getting up to see what's happening. I'm hearing voices, so I'm creeping slowly just in case they get to capping. I walk cautiously to the door. Next thing I know, these fools jumping out of my bushes and got me face down on the floor. Now I'm getting hit, kicked and pistol whipped, and the only thing I see now is all this blood flying in my spit. Oh my God, they trying to kill the T, and worse than that is that all these G's was smoked out on PCP. They threw me in my bathtub where I lie in blood. These homies must be thinking I live the life of a thug. They full of hate, beating me with pipes and weights, and I'm looking for a way out, but it seems that there's no escape. Dear God, I'm wondering, can you save me? But maybe I should die because this world got me going crazy. Now what am I to do? I'm sad and confused. I'm thinking about my family, friends, and my baby boo too. Yeah, tears run down my eyes as I start to cry. I'm wondering to myself, why do the good always have to die? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Man, they finna kill me. They tripping and pulling me out of my bathtub, dragging me through my house, hollering cause I'm getting sucked in the mouth. They stealing my possession, gaffling everything I own. Took my VCR and got away with 4,000 bones. I'm outside. They got me at gunpoint, trying to jack my ride, and if I try to run, God knows it would only be suicide. So I better stay, but they still gon' try to pull my card. So I better think fast cause they bound to blast, I can't let down my guard. I'm praying they got someone would call one time, but nobody called one time. So I'm stuck in the midst of this crime. He's cursing at me, asking me what my combination be, and if I don't tell him, homie, I know better cause this be killer Cali. So I told him, block number 8311, it's a 211, but don't wanna end up in the 187. I'm 21, but will I live to see 22 and witness the birth of the organized rhyme crew? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Oh no. Here comes they homies in the van, rolling 12 deep, and I'm thinking to myself, how much longer will I be getting beat? The man behind me shouts out, let's say I'm killing them. That's when I finally came to my senses and said I'm stealing them. I socked the man in his grill, then I watched him drop to the pavement. I had to run or I knew that I'd be getting popped. So now they on a chase hunt, trying to capture me, hoping to leave me dead like came from menace to society. Now I'm finally realizing that it's true when God said,
tomorrow's not promised to you.
Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do? Tomorrow's not promised to me or to you. Death is knocking at your door, what you gonna do?
hace difícil no ponerme a pensar cómo era mi vida tan fría y vacía antes que tu amor la pudiera llenar. Triste, desolado, frustrado, no tenía esperanza, pero tú nunca me abandonaste, tu gracia y favor a mi vida alcanzan. Yo dudé, sí, dejé que el rencor mi vida defina, pero tú restauras herida, hablas propósito a lo que era ruina. Me descartaron, dijeron nunca va a ser como su padre, pero papi me dijo pichala, al hombre Dios es el que porta la hambre.
Sin ti todo sería en vano, sin ti el invierno es mi verano, sin ti lo malo me domina, sin ti mi vida estaría en ruinas.
Sin ti el sentido es contrario, amarga saber mis delicias. Sin ti hasta el agua da sed y el oxígeno solo me asfixia. Sin ti ninguna suma añade, lo que sin ti añado me resta, y el resto es dañado es sumar una culpa que empaña, cizaña y molesta. Sin ti no hay base ni soporte, fallarte no hay ningún glamour. Y aunque el GPS muestre el norte, mis pasos avanzan al sur. Mas mis rías inspiran tus grandes proyectos, solo tú construyes romper mis trayectos. En ti hay esto, un amor que acapara, por eso Jesús con nada te compara.
Sin ti todo sería en vano, sin ti el invierno es mi verano, sin ti lo malo me domina, sin ti mi vida estaría en ruinas.
Sigue luchando, sé que es duro pero tú lo puedes lograr. Tu pasado es pasado y su amor es tan inmenso que lo puedes borrar. Si tu ruina es dolor, si tu ruina es rencor, si tu ruina es la depresión, Cristo restaura tu corazón, deja que haga la intervención, yeah. No es el final, vamos a caminar, juntos podemos triunfar. Lo que el diablo quería usar para matarte, Dios lo usa para verte ganar. Es impresionante como David transforma lo que era antes. Tu vida en ruinas la reconstruye, te ayuda a vencer tu gigante.
Sin ti todo sería en vano, sin ti el invierno es mi verano, sin ti lo malo me domina, sin ti mi vida estaría en ruinas.
They just shot my cousin fan right here in front of my face. Doing his back to one of his face, he's still bleeding. Wake up, cuz, breathe, homie, breathe. This ain't the time for you to leave, homie, please. I called the police, they ain't here yet. He's laying here helpless, his shirt is real wet. I never thought that I would see this day. My little cousin will lead this way, he was only 18. I know. He had dreams of leaving the game, leaving the cane alone, he was seeking a change. He just wanted to stack bread, buy his mom's a beers and baby sister a brand new bed. Please tell me gotta let him in, he had a hard life. Tell me gotta forgive him for his sin. Tell me God got his angel back and that he got his wings and he ain't gotta deal with no more pain. My cousin had a good heart, I know God knew that my peeps was a good dude. I heard. Tell me Flame, it'll be okay if we just pray and I see his face again one day. My cousin wasn't perfect, nobody is. I know he fulfilled his purpose, we all got kids. He left me here to live in the sky, I don't wanna say bye. I know. Why I gotta say, babe, can make it to heaven, Flame.
Calm down, man. Look, just calm down, man. I got you, man. Look.
Flame, man, hurry up, man. He's down.
I'm on my way, man.
Hurry up, Flame, man. Hurry up.
Hurry up. I'm on the way.
Come on.
I know it's real hard to say bye. See, I can't answer why, but I know that we don't live in the sky, and I know that we don't get wings. God doesn't get angels back. In fact, we human beings. See, God can't let us in, and He won't let us in heaven unless we have His perfection. Yeah, He might have had a hard life, but if you're not in a non-stop relationship with Christ, that changes the way that you act and think, and putting off the old man as he's becoming distinct. Then you can't think that you and God are cool. It's written in the Bible, dude. We can't break the rules, and nobody has a good heart in God's eyes. Nobody's good enough. His standards too high. Ain't no hope if you die in your sin. I don't know if you will see Him again. It all depends.
I'm confused, man.
Yeah, I know it's sad, man.
Why God take you away? He was so young, man. He was young, but he was only 18, man. I'm confused, man. Man, I just don't know.
I know it's hard to say goodbye to someone close to you in your life. Where do I go from here? What do I do? So many questions, so little answers.
I thought that God was a God of love. This is feeling like hate. He allowed this to happen. You can't say this is a mistake. How can a God full of mercy and grace let a kid 18 catch a slug in the face?
I know it's hard to see God's love at a time like this, to see a little cuz die like this. Remember this, the same God who allows a life to be taken will awaken, but Christ for real had to have been a man's Lord and Savior in order to be with the Lord who made us. But the question ain't, why did He die in the game? You let His death be in vain if you die the same.
I'm tired, Flame. I know. Because the pain is deep.